Now, the uprisings in Tunisia and in Egypt have triggered a domino effect of protests calling for reform all across the Arab world. In Yemen, riots continued for a fifth day between thousands of pro- and anti-government demonstrators demanding the country's US allied president step down. 2 protesters in Bahrain were killed and several others wounded in violence there. Police had to use tear gas and batons to disperse the crowds. And in Iran, members of the parliament called for the execution of opposition leaders. They say orchestrated protests on Monday that saw 2 people killed. President Ahmadinejad, meantime, also vowed to punish the organisers, while the US strongly backed the opposition. Egypt itself is gripped by labour strikes, where interim power is now in the hands of the military, which is reworking the constitution. But some experts believe with the ideological splits, the army leadership has more to worry about from US interference.
They will not want to fully democratize Egypt. They will not want the military to be subject to civilian political control. So they will be reaching out to civilian politicians who are willing to allow the military to continue to have ultimate power and continue to have a very important economic power. And the military will seek to ensure that it is those sorts of people who will occupy, whether the presidency, whether in parliament, whether in the media. And so we can anticipate that there will be some opposition arising from the civilian political forces. There is awareness that the concern with the business enterprise has gotten in the way of the military enterprise, that the primary concern of the Minister of Defense and those around him is business, not the military. There are officers who are professional and who think the business of the military should be the military, not business itself. So the high command is going to have to wrestle with that problem.